everyone, my name is Valerie Dawson, and I'm so excited about making dessert with Philadelphia cream cheese because today I'm going to take one of my favorite desserts, the whoopie pie, and I'm updating it a little bit, and we're going to make gingerbread bourbon whoopie pies. So let's get started. I have my flour mixture already in the bowl, and to that I'm going to add a tablespoon of ginger because I like it really, really gingery. I like that spicy kick. And then I'm going to be doing 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I love how the spices in this recipe make the whole kitchen just smell wonderful when it's baking. It always reminds me of the holidays, but gingerbread is something you don't have to make just for the holidays. It's something that you can make year round. You can serve it with lemonade in the summer. It's great. So that's what's so great about this recipe. So we're going to do about a teaspoon of cloves. And then we're going to do about a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And a teaspoon of baking soda. And we're going to just mix these ingredients really well so that it's all mixed together. And then we're going to cream together our wet ingredients. We're going to take the butter, and I've got a stick and a half of butter, and we're going to take 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and we're going to mix that in the mixer. So now we have our butter and our sugar creamed together. We are going to add our molasses. So we're going to do 3/4 cups of molasses. I just love molasses, the rich taste they give anything that you put molasses into. We're going to add that, and we're going to add 1 egg. And we're going to cream that all together. And then once we get that together, we're going to add our flour and spice mixture to the egg mixture. And we're going to have our whoopie pies. So once you have everything mixed together, then you're going to take and start shaping the whoopie pies. And what I like to use is a 1/4 cup measuring cup. That gives a really good size, but it's your choice. You can make them a little bit smaller if you want to do something daintier for a tea party, or make them bigger, which I like the bigger. So roll them in a ball, and then you're going to dip them and kind of roll them in sugar. It's just regular white sugar. And it's going to make them look really pretty when they come out of the oven. So make sure you give yourself a lot of room in between on your cookie sheet, because you don't want them to stick together. So once you have them rolled in the sugar, then you put them in the oven at 350 degrees and wait very impatiently for them to come out. So it's time for these to come out of the oven. Here we have our beautiful whoopie pies. And what we're going to do with these is we're just going to let these cool on a cooling rack until they're completely cool. Now it's time to make the whoop part of the whoopie pies, because when you add Philadelphia cream cheese to anything, you always get whoop. So we're going to start out by taking 1/2 stick of butter, and we're going to cream that together with our Philadelphia cream cheese. Once we get our cream cheese and our butter all combined, then we're going to add an entire jar of marshmallow cream. Do you remember marshmallow cream from your childhood? My mother used to actually let us have peanut butter and marshmallow cream sandwiches. So once you get your marshmallow cream in the bowl, then you're going to add about 5 tablespoons of bourbon. And you can also use different kinds of bourbon they have now. I think they have a cherry bourbon, some other flavors. There's a honey bourbon. But, I like the plain old just Kentucky bourbon. So get your bourbon in there, and you're going to mix up this whoop and have an amazing filling for your whoopie pies. Oh, you caught me. Oh, well, I guess I better get to frosting then. So, you're just going to take your whoop and you're going to put it on the gingerbread pie that you made. Put a good amount on there, about 2 spoonfuls of this delicious Philadelphia cream cheese bourbon whoop. And you're just going to put the other layer on top. Look at that. Who wouldn't want that? Here we have our gingerbread bourbon whoopie pie. Mmm.